Y'all already see the title. Y'all already see the thumbnail. I'm not gonna waste none of y'all time, so let's get straight into it. Damn, like he getting crowds like this is crazy. This out the country though. Kind of reminded me of like when Kai went to I think New York and stuff with the Uzi stuff and whoop, but this is in China. This is crazy.
IShowSpeed has been doing these nationwide trips for a minute now, but when he went to the second most populated country in the world, I did not think it would go like this. Speed has been branching into different worlds that his peers just won't do. I mean, 98% of creators are not gonna go from country to country and have positive relationships with whoever they interact with. We know about the streamers who do worldwide travel, and they're more so being a menace, but IShowSpeed is being a diplomat.
Yeah, facts. I was like, I hope he don't group, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm glad people not grouping Speed in the same concept as like Johnny's or whatever the dude name is, and this Vitali, that dude, the white dude, yeah, cause he ain't. They just doing like they was doing extra stuff. IShowSpeed showing not, he doing his thing. The Chinese government has reportedly praised IShowSpeed for promoting positive relations between China and the U.S.
Even getting praised by the Chinese government for his attempts at fixing relations between China and US by streaming.
You're telling me bro got positive social credits just for stepping foot on China and filming there? What other streamer can do this? What other streamer receives praise from my boy Xi Jinping himself? Yo, Speed is him.
And this is no disrespect to them, but while a lot of streamers are staying at home, doing their version of some sort of subathon, you know, making music, staying stateside, IShowSpeed has leaned into the international appeal of all the things. He is literally a global phenomenon at this point, and I don't think that it should be understated as to how impactful this is. We're talking about the
What is he doing?
heights that streamers can bring themselves to by, you know, collaborating with this rapper, that rapper, this celebrity, that celebrity. But what happens when you're able to go to different countries like, I don't know, Indonesia, Brazil, Britain, China, and still have the same success and notoriety that you do have in America? What does it look like when you're able to go to different countries and celebrate their different religious holidays?
Is he not the biggest streamer in the world? Y'all let me know in the comments. I know Kai is pretty huge, like, pause, but I know Kai is a big streamer, and I thought he was like the biggest streamer. But is Kai? I mean, is Speed actually like the big? I'm talking about in the world. So is Kai like the biggest in America, and then Speed is like the biggest internationally? Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all know. I just know they both big. I just don't know. And pause. That's crazy.
Holidays like IShowSpeed did at the end of Ramadan.
I mean, I'm trying not to even say pause no more. I done got so used to saying it because of, you know what I'm saying, my homies and stuff, bro. I be trying not, because I don't be thinking like that. I'm just so used to saying pause because I already know how people just be ready to just, hey yo, hey. I be like, nigga, relax.
Liking it as well, y'all. Everybody, oh yeah, happy Eid Mubarak to everybody in the chat. Happy Eid to y'all, man.
The thing about these countries is that they don't see a lot of these types of celebrities quite often. They get the Steph Currys, they get the LeBron James every once in a while. But because their relationships with these American companies aren't the best, it's not like a lot of people get to see them quite often. Hell, in China, YouTube is banned. So I'm questioning how they even know IShowSpeed. I know their TikTok is there.
Is that true? In China, YouTube is banned? I did not know that. I did not know that.
Different, which really speaks to how big he is.
That kind of makes sense on why TikTok been keeping up like crazy, if not, you know, surpassing it in certain aspects. But I didn't even know YouTube was banned in China. That's crazy. I don't like that.
发小红说，
有没有必要？
我妈这个人太多了。
And not only the fact that he's able to have that type of motion, IRL, where people are coming and surrounding him like that, but the fact that when streamed to public news, there are 4 million people watching in combination with the millions of people that he has on his stream, which is a crazy thing to say because having millions of people, combination with the millions of people that he has on his stream, which is a crazy thing to say because having, in fact that when streamed to public news, there are 4 million people watching in combination with the millions of people that he has on his stream, which is a crazy thing to say because having millions of people on.
That is insane. That's probably, yeah, that's definitely insane. 4 million just on the news, and then he got millions himself. Damn.
Your stream, 4 million people. IShowSpeed literally had more people watch him than like an NBA Finals game. Now, when you have that much clout in a country that can't even watch your content, let alone really know who you are, you have to be doing something special. You have to be getting praise worldwide.
Bro, ain't no chat. Somebody streaming my stream on a Chinese TikTok Douyin, and they have 1 million viewers. Somebody just sent me the screenshot. That is insane right now. Just imagine if China wasn't banning YouTube.
This is why he's getting the respects of the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo telling him happy birthday, which is a dream come true for him. But even more so now, he is afforded different opportunities than any other streamer has. He's basically gone to China and become a worldwide phenomenon over there.
Super Idol 的笑容都没你的甜，8月正午的阳光都没你耀眼。
Hush! 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 Hush!
Now, there's a reason why a lot of this stuff is important to me. For one, there are bad relations between the US and China. And I know it sounds crazy, but the tweets of the Chinese government praising IShowSpeed can go a very long way. I've seen
That definitely can go a long way.
streamers do things this past year or past couple years that I never thought were possible, and it might be crazy.
I wasn't expecting for the top dude over there in China to give him praise for coming over there, but that kind of makes sense because when he really show up somewhere, he is creating waves. It'd be so many people. That's insane pull right there. That's some insane pull.
To say now, but in 10, 15 years, it might not be so crazy to think that IShowSpeed or DDG or hell, Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross could be the one to mend relationships between the United States and other countries.
Viral American streamer Speed is in China, and he has been completely at awe at how developed the country is. For many Americans, the image we're given of China is that of a dirt poor country of brainwashed people and bike riders. Speed is showing to his American audience of millions the complete falsity of this narrative. As any unbiased tourist will tell you, China at this point is far more developed than the US and Europe. Traveling from these countries to China makes you feel like you're stepping decades or even centuries into the future.
That coming out my mouth just it sounds so crazy, but it could.
It's tough. That's tough.
Possibly be true. One of the ways that they could be doing this is by going over and respecting the culture. Now, unlike other content creators, which we'll get to in 2 seconds, IShowSpeed is taking this trip or other trips very seriously. He is going to sacred grounds. He is having conversations with the people. He is interacting with them in a very respectable manner.
Wait, I get married? Congratulations on y'all married. Hey, can I take the honor and take one of y'all pictures for y'all marriage? There you go, there you go. Fred, pictures look nice and good. Oh, Steve, oh my God, Chad, oh my God, look at that city. China does look better in the dark. That looks beautiful, bro. This is what China looks like. This is China right here. I ain't gonna cap, this looks fire.
Remember, not 2 years ago, it was extremely difficult for...
Hey, look, that bodyguard was ready just in case somebody touched him. Bodyguard was ready. Look at him. Hold on.
Remember, not 2 years ago, it was extremely difficult for an American to move around in China. I mean, there were visa restrictions. There were laws set in place. So the fact that he's even over here having random dance battles in the streets speaks volumes to what he's able to do. Another reason why this is a big deal to me is because there's a big misunderstanding between Chinese people and American people. And I'm specifically talking about Black American people. And you know what they're going to do. You know what they're going to say.
You said what?
I'm racist.
You're racist?
Yes. I hate I'm a killer. I'm so sorry about that. But
What?
I love your girlfriend because your girlfriend is white people.
Wait, I don't think you understand what you're saying. Do you speak English?
Yes, I am racist. I am racist.
What? What the
You'll love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
fuck is this?
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Wait, guys.
The video got corrupted. I don't know why, but this is where it stopped around this part. So we're going to continue going from here. I'm going to have to react to this part. But it's okay. Let's get straight into it.
You speak English?
Yes, I am racist. I am racist.
What?
That says racist.
You'll love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Fuck is this?
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Wait, guys.
You gotta love it. Woo, 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 woo. Come here, mother. Sabina.
Now, obviously, that's mad racist. But to be honest with you, what do we expect?
That's crazy racist. She literally came up to him and said, "Yo, I'm racist. I'm racist." He said, "I don't think you know what you're saying right now." No, I do. That's crazy.
Like, the perception of black content creators, black streamers, or black entertainment that has been fed to them, I would presume to be some of the most negative or disgusting, bits and pieces of it, only because there's big propaganda engines and, they're not able.
Bro, with the monkey sound is crazy with the banana. That's insane.
To freely search on YouTube to see exactly what all black culture is, etc., etc. So they've only gotten skewed versions as to what goes on in America. And then when you have content creators like Johnny Somali over there, doing some of the most disgusting things in nearby countries like Korea or Japan.
Let's go! Korea! Korea number one! Korea number one! Call the police! Boom, 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 boom.
It makes sense why they would think that some of this stuff is okay.
Like that made me think, like, do bro got like problems mentally? Like, just for real, like doing stuff like that? You be like, bro, you good?
Okay to say, or some of these.
Let me know what y'all think in the comment section.
Action. It makes sense why they would think that some of this stuff is okay to say, or some of these actions are what streamers like. But what IShowSpeed is doing is being one of the first people to lead the charge in dispelling any of those narratives. I would say that his international tours are the yin to Johnny Somali's yang, and what he's doing is potentially, I'm not saying you could break a woman who is actively saying she is a killer and she is openly racist, but the fact that she is able to see a good representation and this still be broadcast to the public makes her look crazy and makes IShowSpeed look good. So not only is he building the relationships between the United States and these countries, but he's also building the relationships between black Americans in these other countries, dispelling any sort of propagandist narrative.
For years, the West has demonized China as this poverty-stricken land with no access to human rights. But with people like IShowSpeed and other celebrities traveling there showing the exact opposite, it's starting to make the US look a little bit like a in and of itself.
I know it's gonna sound crazy, but what IShowSpeed is doing,
I ain't gonna lie, they do display. I don't know. I used to see that a lot with Africa. They always put the super skinny, super dark, like the super skinny little kids. Like they seem like they just starving and growing up. I'm like, bro, that's how they living all the time. I'm like, bro. But I don't think Africa is necessarily like that. I haven't seen like somebody stream in Africa and really show. But I don't think it's just what they be showing on them commercials or what they showed on them commercials as I grew up. I'm like, bro, nah. It can't be like that the whole time.
Doing is unprecedented, and he's paving a way for not just streamers and content creators to be accepted in these countries, but it's a possibility that he is breaking the mold so that African Americans who aren't accepted in other countries can go over there and live freely. Hell, even a vacation would be nice without being met with some.
Facts. Shout out to Omeezy. He's a great, amazing content creator. He creates great videos. Y'all go show his channel some love, all his socials or whatever. Also, y'all leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know y'all thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, binge. Watch the rest of the videos on the channel. Until I see y'all next time, y'all stay blessed. Peace.